Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Tyson, Bagent, have yourself a day. Preseason week 2, locked in, fired up. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. Before the video, quick reminder, Quarterback School Patreon community. If you enjoy the channel, you will love the Quarterback School Patreon community. Deep dives, super easy, affordable way to support the channel. Get even more Quarterback School content. I appreciate your support. As for this video, let's get into it. Tyson, Bagent, preseason week 2. Have yourself a day. Awesome performance. Right here, we're starting off with probably not the correct read on what I'm used to calling a zone read lead or zone read escort. This sure looks like the defensive end 52 surfs this thing and goes under the slice player. So this sniffer, first of all, we can think of this as just a first level RPO. So this is zone read. Okay, we're going to have this slice player, this sniffer, come across. Normally he would block him in split flow action, but now we're going to bluff him and come out and lead block. That's the escort or the lead for the quarterback. Now, my favorite iteration of this is when this wide receiver comes down here and cracks this player. So in case it's man, he comes with him. But regardless, we're going to have a lead blocker. At the end of the day, he's coming across, bluffing, leading out for the quarterback. The read is really simple on this, in my opinion. If he goes under the split flow player, then the quarterback is going to keep it, usually. If he goes over the split flow player, then you give it to the back. That's kind of the line of demarcation there. So right here, the guy we're reading, the conflict defender, he goes under. So for me, this should have been a keep. We're out on the edge. Let's see what we can do. In fact, they come back and do it later, and he reads it correctly. So it is what it is. Doesn't matter if you've been grinding your face off all offseason, come out, locked in, first rep. It sure looks like he kind of knows it as he runs away. So reading that C-gap player outside 75. He surfs it down. You see him under the sniffer right there. Let's keep it. Whoop! Because 52 is unblocked. And again, you see this safety down here kind of in the box. So this is the conflict defender. This is who the sniffer is blocking. Now, again, I've already said I prefer the crack variation of this. But if you're going to just do this, you come across, bluff, he goes under. We take that thing right out the gate. And it's exactly what happens later in the game. So we come back, we bounce back, he gets it right. Nobody expects anybody to get every single read right. It just is what it is on this kind of performance. This is the early one right out the gate. We miss it. We learn from it later. Next one here, Bagent does a great job of going left to right, hits the backside in. Absolutely, okay? World-class, perfect footwork. All jokes aside, this does look like dude's been grinding his face off with his footwork. Left, no. Crosser, no. Over, yes. 1, 2, 3, you can play for me. Put it on him. Right down the middle of the field. Just an absolute thing of beauty. Corner. Someone's in the flat. Crosser takes forever. Kind of gets pushed down here. Almost blurries the backside in. And then that backside in. So if we're starting down here, whether this is 1, 1, 2, it doesn't really matter. 2, 3, all the way across the field. It's beautiful. And again, the footwork, y'all, it's perfect base. Just enjoy the base. Enjoy the polish on the back end here. This is a dude who's making significant strides. Oh! I mean, no toesy. He's locked in. That's a really good, man. That's a really, really good. Fired up for anybody playing like that. Locked in. From behind, you can really see the eyes go left to right. No. No. Yes. And again, the throw is a strike, right? Look at all those cleats in the ground. It's perfect. Standing in there, delivering an absolute strike right on him. Let's go. Next one here, we're going to start by 3x1 nub, get to 2x2 condensed. We're going to read all stick up top. Quick out, stick. No to the quick out, yes to the stick. Now, really nice job of playing this play. I don't love this play. Don't love quick outs in general, but this is an excellent job by Bagent going outside in, 1 to 2. No, yes. No panic, right on him. Again, super accurate. Throw a handoff, outstanding. So watch the adjustment to the defense. Do we have the quick out? So usually you read these things outside in. So quick out, stick. If the flat defender takes away the quick out, you just go 1 to 2. And that's exactly what he does. It's perfect. It's usually mirrored concepts, meaning that the other side of the field will run the exact same thing. Pick a side. There it is, on him. And watch that flat defender. Get with, no, yes, beautiful. Just playing the play exactly how it's meant to be played, on time from within the pocket. Outstanding. Just showcasing this organization, this offense, a lot of trust to be able to play the plays that are called, operate them at a high level, put it on him, hell yeah. Next one here, this is a tough one because we're faking the fly sweep, faking the handoff to the back, want to throw it to the back. He's not there initially. We come back to him. And this probably should be a touchdown. You know, it's one of those things that for me, I would expect the running back to catch this, but I would also say it sure looks like he throws a heater, meaning he just throws it harder than he necessarily has to. Now, there are a few things here we can talk through scheme-wise just so we have a better understanding of it. We're going to fake this fly sweep. Okay, the design of this play, almost every team in the league runs this play, where you're going to reverse out, fake it to the back, and we're trying to throw it to the back. So fake it to him, and then he's number 1 in the flat. Okay, right here, one of these guys is going to the corner, 2, and then the backside over, 3. Okay, so that's kind of the read. Now, how this thing plays out is just like this, 1, 2, 3, but then he comes back to this 4. Now, you could also include 4 or 5, the quarterback continuing on this end running. Okay, so that's another element of the play. My thing here, coaching point, 2 things. 1, I prefer a 2-hand ball fake. Great, whatever, doesn't matter. The backside over right here. I would love if he, instead of running to get covered here, so he keeps going. If you feel you're open like that, just double mailbox that thing and settle up. There's no rules that you have to keep running on this type of route. So for me here, if he were to just come back here and settle on the back line, it's probably an easier touchdown pass. And then finally, when you get out here, so no, you're out on the edge, you got to be able to pull the string. And what I mean by that is not throw it as hard as you can driver here. Just throw a nice, super easy batting practice fastball right down the middle. You know, maybe less mild burpee broad jumps, more easy soft toss catchable balls to the back. Whoop. That does sound crazy hard though, right? Mild burpee broad jump, that hurts my wrist just thinking about it. So see that over on the backside? He's going 1 mailbox, but he keeps running. You got to get the quarterback's attention. You got to settle up right on the A, and I think that's an easier throw for a touchdown. But Bagent, you can see here, as you play this thing, so left hand extend, I prefer 2-hand, whatever, just because it's easier to get the ball back on your right hand. 1 to the flat, no. Corner, no. Over, no. Back to the flat. The other thing I didn't mention, and again, people get all sensy about how long these videos are, but this is the reality of going over film. How you block the edge on all these naked keepers in any offense, to me, really matters. So I would prefer, I get it that you want this to look like run. You're trying to sell this guy on run on the backside. You want him to try to fill and fit the run. But there's nobody in these gaps, right? What is this guy in the B gap? There's nobody in the C gap. You know, maybe this guy's in the D. Instead of just like, and I'm not putting it on him, I'm saying how you teach the edge here. Instead of just like randomly coming down here and trying to sell a backside and then trying to get into that late, just block his ass. Just block him. Then we don't have to worry. Then when we get out on the edge, there's nobody there. And if we don't like it, we just run it in ourselves. I just never understand. These are, to me, that's the detail of high-level offense. How are we handling the edge on this naked? Are we doing this? What does that do? Just block his ass. So now when we get out there, we could have ran it. Instead, we throw a heater. Sure, could he catch it? Absolutely. Could we throw a more catchable ball? I would say that's, you know, if I was looking at the tension of how this thing went wrong, I would say just throw a more catchable ball. but also catch the ball. I mean, that looks like, that ball's by his face before he even puts his hands up. That's a 95-mile-an-hour heater from 10 yards away. Damn. Next one here, 3rd and 4, touchdown pass. Beautiful job. We're going to go to the slot, who's shifting across the field. Beautiful little, we'll call it a corner, red zone corner. Great route. Beautiful ball. Again, outstanding base. This time he throws a perfectly weighted kind of up and down wedge to the corner. It's outstanding. Now, there's a few little things in here that are chuckles to me, but quarterback-wise, operated at a really high level. Great timing, footwork. I love the touch. You see how it's not a laser. It's also not like a moon ball. It's up and down before the wide receiver gets near the sideline. Now, a few things here, okay? This guy, okay, that's the same guy that locked down your boy too on the slant. Okay, so just putting it in perspective here when we say, oh, it's against the dude, it's against the 3. Okay? Okay? Beautiful route. And again, whatever the landmark here is, if it's back pylon, it's a beautiful throw. Up and down, easy. Well, watch this guy. I mean, he does this defender dirty up top. Give it to him now. Ooh. Just great patience. Great patience. Up into his toes. Got him. Check out the base from Bagent too. You see any heel click? Nope. All his cleats in the ground. Look at the rotation. Can't get through it. That's all back hip fire. Whoop. Perfect. That's awesome. That's a strike. He's rolling. Playing at a pretty high clip right here. It's outstanding. Really nice job. Clean. Touchdown pass doesn't get much easier than this, but man, get it up and down. It's beautiful. Wide open. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notification. I sincerely appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me. So thank you for taking the time and subscribing to the channel. Again, you know about the Quarterback School Patreon community. Join, get even more Quarterback School content. We also have Quarterback School courses. Now, these courses are the premium content available through the channel. These are deep dives on my favorite football topics. We have courses on RPOs, tempos, pass protection. The best-selling course is how to beat every coverage. We even have an entire offensive system available for you, so hop over there and enroll. You can enroll at the new Quarterback School website, theqbschool.com. Hop over there and check out the feature where you can ask me anything, a really cool interactive way to dive into the library of content available through the channel. And then finally, make sure to follow me across social media platforms. I appreciate your support across all those different paths. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. As for this video, let's get back to it. Next one here, little play action shot. We're going to hit the number 2 up top on what I'm going to call like a middle, that kind of down the pipe shot. This is a hell of a catch with a big collision. I would say if Bagent had to do this again, he probably wants to put this on a little bit more of a line just so his guy's not exposed. But it's a big chunk. It's beautiful. This is a really good rep because not only is it a big hit up the middle of the field, that's great. Okay, here it is. Now pre-snap, you might say, oh, this is not looking great, right? There's a post safety back here, but they go what I'm used to calling NTT here, non-traditional Tampa 2. You're welcome. You see this a lot in the league. I feel like I'm seeing it more and more every single week. We're going over here. We're coming back playing the half. I think they end up bringing this guy off the edge here. So, but we end up they try to get to Tampa 2. So we're coming out to the flat, and one of these guys is running to the middle of the field. And so when we get this pipe shot here, instead of throwing this, like almost like he just threw on the touchdown pass, a little like up and over, I think if he had to do it over again, he would probably put this more on a line, because once this defender turns his back, he's only covering the width of his shoulders, right? So first here, let's watch the shell of the defense. Watch that middle field player push to the half field up top, and the corner down here get depth. So there's that non-traditional Tampa. So now we're into 2. So they do a nice pre-snap disguise. Play fake. We got the perfect play called. We're going to hit the middle of the field. 56 turns his back. Now right here, laser. Get it up and down to take that big hit off of him. You can actually see it even better. The linebacker right over the center is the guy we're going to buzz the tower. So no, he turns his back right there. Laser. 56. All you see is the back of his head. Put it right off his ear. That's we're yards above his head there. And that's why you get a little bit of a collision. It's still a very good read. You can see Bagent thinks he puts it high. Watch his reaction. He like jumps. Love the body language. Come on. It's awesome. lots of stuff to learn from here. Doesn't mean it's a bad play. It's still in a really nice chunk. But you can see here just a little bit of a different type of ball. It's an even better play. Next one here, touchdown pass. Really nice throw, great touch. We're going to throw an inside fade up top to the number 2. Okay, the slot up top to the boundary, the short side. It's great touch, excellent accuracy. A little clicky, but overcomes it. It puts it right on the front pylon. It's outstanding. There's a lot here to like. The decisiveness, the matchup, the throw, the touch, the accuracy, all that stuff, really, really good. I think that there's even some more little nuggets that we can talk about here. You can see him kind of go to his ears here, whether he's alerting this, canning it, whatever their process is, or he's just grabbing his face mask. Really nice job with his eyes as well. Watch him hold that middle field player. 37 is his guy. Hold 37. Got him. Up and down. It's a really nice throw. Have yourself a day 81 as well. Now, the other part here, this is just playing quarterback. All right, so lock in for a hot second. We're in 2x2, kind of like pseudo condensed here. Watch, go to school on the shift. So how does the defense adjust to the shift? Right here, they push the corner. All right, so the corner's going out. Okay, well, that usually indicates zone on a back. Now watch them. They go back, safety, inside, corner, outside. Okay, so this is what shifts and motions are for. So as we shift out here, this is the corner. Okay, he stays on the wide receiver. That usually means man. This is some safety. He stays on the back. That usually means man. Okay, now we've got a premium look up here. This is obviously presenting itself like middle field close press man. Now, you rarely see guys on the same level like this. The other part about this, and again, this is just, I'm going to talk scheme here, we're going to talk through some things. Down here to the bottom, this looks like Haas wide juke. And I think we run hitch here. I've always thought it would be cool to be able to play Haas wide juke with an adjustment that allows you to go inside fade. So normally Haas wide juke would say, hey, this is a seam, which is more like up the inside part of the numbers. But I don't love seam versus press man. So if it's press man here, having the capacity to turn this to inside fade is awesome. Does that make sense? So seam versus zone, inside fade, press man. Okay, those types of adjustments, to me, this is super high level offense. Now, I'm not saying they do this. I'm just saying I've always thought that is a way to make a classic play, Haas wide juke, a better play. So really nice job here. Love the throw. Paying attention to the footwork. See the click at the back. Whoop. Doesn't matter. He overcomes it here. You can see down here to the bottom though, Haas wide juke, right? Seam, over the ball, dot, touchdown. Bagent, have yourself a day. Been grinding. It's fun to see guys take advantage of their opportunity to like this, solidify their spot, see themselves build themselves a career in the league. This is a really nice job. Love it. Next one here, quarterback run. Again, zone read lead or zone read escort. This time I think Bagent gets the read correctly. Now we're also in a bit of a mutter now. His mutter was a mutter. Rain game, not fun. Easy read. On 52, nice job getting down, protect yourself. Slip and slide, continuing to pay off. Again, read here. This is who we're reading. Here's the split flow action. Does he go under or over? He goes under. Great, we're going to keep it. We're now out on the edge. I've already said that I prefer the crack element of this where he comes in and blocks this, and then we're out on the corner. Okay, they don't do that. They just go straight up, whatever. Doesn't matter. So now we're out, we bluff, we're up on the safety, no to the dive, yes to the quarterback run, get up, protect yourself, get what you can get. This is an outstanding rain call as well. We called it earlier in the game, and I don't think we read it correctly. We come back to the well, perfect. And you can really see 87 kind of bluff this thing, right? Got him. It's outstanding. And again, it's a really nice way. You see a lot of teams do this because it does a few things in the quarterback run game. So easy read there on 52, right? He comes across, surfs it. He's under the guy. He's under the sniffer. Going to pull it. The reason I think a lot of people run this play is because it is quarterback run game, but you're protecting the quarterback. It's not power read. It's not bash GT. We're not running gap runs. We're out on the edge, we're on the perimeter, and we have an escort, a lead blocker. Last one here, 3rd and 15. This is a really nice job just playing double lion or lion on both sides. You know, it's a rain game. Also super vet move here. You know, could he throw the slant up top? Maybe. But I like the idea of if you don't know you have it for sure, no, check it down. Just again, this to me is an example of savvy quarterback play. It's raining, it's wet, no chances with the ball. It's 3rd and 15. Even if you hit this slant, you know, maybe you get close enough to go for it on 4th down. So dart or slant, mirrored routes, West Coast world, double slant is usually called lion. You would normally read this thing inside out, 1 to 2. If it's not there, check down right over the ball. Now, again, is this there? I would probably say yes, but in the elements, I like the check down. In the down and distance, I like the check down. I'm not mad. You know, it sure looks like he wants to throw it. No. Whoop, get it down. Great timing. Again, I really like plays like this. I think it shows a deep understanding of situational ball, the elements, being safe with it, protecting it, getting a completion, and dealing with 4th down. So that is a wrap. Tyson, Bagent, have yourself a day. Really nice day throwing the ball. Impressive on a number of different levels, super decisive. I love the footwork, looks polished, looks like he knows exactly where to go with the ball. Was it perfect? No, but it was pretty damn close. It really was. I think maybe, you know, you pull the string on that one potential touchdown pass to the flat, you throw a little bit better, tighter, lower ball on the one in the middle of the field versus that non-traditional Tampa 2 look, and you make the right read on that first zone read lead or zone read escort, and now you're looking at a perfect day. Regardless, very impressive. Fired up for the guy, kind of building his own career path with this organization, and a really cool special story. If you can't handle the hat here, take a deep breath, relax. Okay, I've been grinding my face off, having fun with this stuff. Just enjoy the preseason. Fun to see these guys earn and solidify roster spots. As for this video, we are at the end. Thank you so much for hanging. I will see you next time. Have a good one.